Jupiter and Gemini. Jupiter is the far out planet, aka it's all about meanings and reasonings, baby. And this is also a circumstance situation where it's all about fire and air too, isn't that message? But also you got the water here, which is Neptune. So you got air, water, fire, and of course, it always gonna boils down to Earth. It's gonna boil down to Earth. Because of course, if you got all those elements, you ain't gonna have no choice but to basically bring these together. And when these things get too heavy and dense, it's gonna create a fire. It's gonna create a smoke. Almost to the point it's gonna bring this shit down on Earth. And of course, you got a Gemini, you got a Jupiter and Gemini. So when Jupiter is basically dealing with experiences, Jupiter is all about experiences. It's all about morals, principles, true meanings, true philosophical points of views, new experiences, and of course, circumstances and situations where you need to learn from. See, this is opposite. This is opposition. So opposites attract. So when Jupiter is in Gemini, Jupiter is coming through Gemini territory, bringing you full maximum of abundance, experiences for you to basically take part into. Understand and understand that it's cool to go through experiences, but you also got to be very cautious of these experiences. Not every experience is basically should be good for you. But that's the whole purpose of experiencing and seeing which one you like the best. This way you can dictate what you like and what you don't like. So if you don't experience in life, so how you gonna have an output or an input on how you feel about something if you're not experiencing? Clearly, you're missing out. So you need to basically be open to the experiences and accept the experiences for what it truly basically bring you into desires. Because of course, experiences is just predicated towards the Gemini. And new experiences predicated towards the Gemini. And new experiences in higher morals and principles and higher learning and higher aim and higher arch is predicated towards Sagittarius, which is also Jupiter, which is also the 9th house, aka Jupiterian. Also, we ain't trying to get stupider, but we're trying to basically gain meanings and reasons. Also, this is also can make a Gemini very versatile, very mutable, very adaptable. Of course, when it comes to experiences, they can piece the maker, aka be open to these experiences and not allow these experiences to basically frunctate them or basically overturn them or put them into circumstances and situations of being lost. See, it's good to experience though, especially for a Gemini. Get out there and explore and go through these experiences and basically feel through life. Also take bigger trips, bigger travels, and bigger expansions, aka expand your mind, expand your intellect, expand your wisdom, expand your knowledge, your broad philosophical points of view, your morals, your principles. And of course, this is a demeanor where you should basically take the opportunity to basically go ahead and trench that, especially when this transit do comes, when Jupiter does go into Gemini, or Gemini is going to be affected by this. And of course, this is a Gemini perspective to basically rise in power. Just like, we got the Jupiter in Capricorn, we got the Jupiter in Pisces, feel me? Before you know it, it's going to be in Aries, it's going to be in Taurus and Gemini. But of course, it ain't going to be in Gemini until what? 2025, 2024, around that time. So we got some time. But of course, the North Node is in Gemini, so what's going on? For me, it's time for Gemini to step up. It's the time to basically not get too lost into morals and principles of the past, but aka be more curious and more determined on how you're going to see things. But also with Jupiter and Gemini, this is also experiences, meanings and readings, also broad philosophical points of views, higher learning, higher knowledge, higher wisdom, and also far out thinking, far out experiences, far out teachings, places. And of course, it's good to basically go out far out places, not get too stuck into your surroundings, or basically get too stuck onto Earth, on how Earth is basically perceiving things. It's always good to basically go higher, go expand higher. So if you have Jupiter and Gemini, you should be basically acting on these experiences, not allowing yourself to basically allow these flunked down energies to basically put you in flunked down spaces. You need to basically create your space, have your space, expand your perimeter, expand your horizon, aka be open to all these optimistic values and new meanings and teachings to basically principle into your principalities. And of course, have you to basically venture and open and expand to newer perspectives and newer ways on how to infiltrate these. And of course, it's for me, sky is not the limit. For me, whoever said that shit, that's a demon. They want your ass trapped. I mean, you need to break that sky, break that firmament like the King Kong did. And of course, aim fuck higher, go higher, strive higher, baby. Skies is never gonna be the limit. For me, you only can create the limit, aka Your spirit got no limits. Your spirit is in no shape or form. So, yeah. Also, with the Jupiter and Gemini, you gotta be very cautious and aware because you may be basically be open to too many experiences. Also, to a feathering cord. Also, Neptune is exalted, just like I said. So these experiences may look like a walk in the park, may look like Dorney Park, may look like Sesame Street. So of course, you put your ass out there and shit, you can get overwhelmed by all these experiences, and of course, your ass may not even be able to sustain to the next level of experiences because your ass got too lost and too reincarnated into a few experiences that have blew your mind and blew your perspectives and blew your energy out of proportion. That your ass ain't have a ground to walk on to basically be practical. It can't use the other side of Virgo. But you got here in this perspective to be practical and of course look at the details of these sticks. But yeah, that's basically a Jupiter and Gemini for now.